Hey, that's Buster. Me. Sitting here in Albuquerque. Yep. At the cargo spot in Albuquerque. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, crisp day out in Albuquerque. So anyway, there's Buster, there's me. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Going to Durango, Colorado, Express 1536. Going back to Durango. Gonna fly a departure though this time, the Largo 3 departure. Which, I don't know why we didn't see it before, but yeah, that'll be a good one. So we'll get used to that. Alright, fantastic. We're gonna use the ground power today. Should be good, and then we'll test how quick or how good that this plane can turn on a dime without needing a pushback. Sorry guys. So anyway, let's go ahead and get the show in the air. But before that, let's look at weight and balance. So full load, maximum takeoff weight is 8,750 pounds. That's what we have. We've got max fuel to go to our Durango as well as to our alternate in 45 minutes plus 15 minutes extra. So we have enough fuel for all of that. And then we just packed it all in. So we have 3,075 pounds of payload is what Express Air wants us to run today. And that's me, that's Buster. And then of course there's all of our payload and our fuel. It's really good there. Nav charts. Let's go ahead and load in. So here we go. So doing the Largo 3 departure, which basically is getting vector to Albuquerque, and then Janos, and then RSK VOR, and then Durango. Let's pull down the weather really quick. Albuquerque weather. Variable. That's variable. 3 gust to 16. Okay. Alright. 10 statute miles. Few pretty high. Few at 1,2,000. Okay. I don't see it. 21 degrees. Oh, and the altimeter is 3010. Very good. Awesome. The Largo 3, here we go. Radar required, that's interesting. I don't really see this as an RNAV. Oh, GPS required, it's radar required. Okay, mountains, terrain, all quadrants. Hang glider, DME required for the rattlesnake transition. Okay. We do have a DME. Curious why they want the DME. 70.2. Maybe that's how we identify the Janos if you don't have GPS. Alright, well we'll be able to intersect Janos. We'll have 2 VOR receivers set up, plus we'll have the GPS, so we should be good. And we're looking at 15,000 feet minimum, 15,000, we're going to flight level 200, so we'll just keep that in our back pocket. Let's go ahead and take off from runway take off on runway 12. What do you guys think? Saying runway 08. I'm fine with that. We'll just stick with 08, make left traffic, and we'll make our way around to Albuquerque. So we're going to go to runway 8, and that is 079 degrees, and it's going to be Foxtrot, Golf, and then Echo 1. Okay, good. Let's get the show in the air. Let's do the pre-flight check. Let's go right to left. Off. Everything's looking off, off, off. Let's get our stuff back here. Off, 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 off. Good. Off, 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 off. Norm. Off. Good. Circuit breakers are all good. Alright, let's go to the top. Norm, good. Down, fine. Up, should be up, right? No, it's fine. And oxygen is full, which is good. Let's go ahead and turn. There we go. And go into the pedestal, so okay, so what do we got? Bleed air's down, everything's off here, knobs are in, we're neutral there, we're good on the trim. Let's just put our prop to full feather, and that's good. Let's go ahead and make sure our weather radar is off. Okay, weather radar is off. Battery switch on, bing. And we got about 24 on the volts. Okay, see amps, volts. Okay, good. All right, that is looking good. Fuel balance, yeah, it's about 600 was what we're looking at. So yeah, because we have about 1100 of block fuel, so that's about right. 73 degrees, we're good. Wing flaps, let's just make sure our flaps are all functioning. Yep, flaps are going down. Pitot heat, let's warm these guys up. While we're waiting for them to warm up, let's go ahead and dial in runway 8, so it's 79. And probably gonna be making a left-hand turn to the probably back, so we'll see. We shall see. Probably go north and then back around. We'll see. We'll put our heading over here. 300. That's 3010. There we go. Okay, 3010. Okay, good. So we got that in. Alright, battery switch off. Let's turn these guys off. Boom. Okay, pre-flight check is complete. Do our walk around. Da, 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 da. We're good there. Don't see any fluids or anything crazy on the ground. Okay, pre-flight check is complete. Before starting engine. Pre-flight inspection complete. Passenger briefing complete. Cabin doors are latched. Parking brake is set. Let's go ahead and close this bad boy up. Actually, let's leave it open so we can clear the prop. Control lock. Remove seat belts and harness. Adjust and secure. All switches are off. We've already confirmed that. Ignition switch is to norm. We've confirmed that. Secret breakers are all in. Fuel tank selector valves are both on. Everything's off on the heating and air. Okay, and push. Good, we're in. Emergency power level is to normal. Power level is to lever is to idle. Prop is full. Condition lever is to cut off. And the fuel shut off knob is in. The battery switch goes on. Nav light and the beacon will go on. We don't need any smoking and seatbelt signs. It's just main U-buster. Flaps go up. Let's do some test. See airlines. Good. Fire detect. ELT. Okay. Looking good. Alright, let's go ahead and do engine start. External power use. So battery switch is on. External power switch. Let's verify it is off. Indeed, bus volts minimum 20. There it is, 20. Battery switch goes off. External power switch goes to bus. Good. Beacon is on. Bus volts is minimum 24. Indeed. External power switch goes to starter. Hold on. Okay. We got battery goes on. External power switch goes to starter. Okay, we are good there. Emergency power lever is normal, so we need to verify that the emergency power light is off. Prop area is clear. Clear prop. Buster, you want help? Prop is clear. Good. Alright, fuel boost on. So we should see the low pressure light go off. Aux, fuel pump on. Fuel flow is 0 still. Good. Starter switch goes to start. Alright, we are waiting for ignition light goes on. We are waiting for, well, let's look at oil pressure. PSI is rising. As soon as the NG gets to 12, we'll go to low idle. Alright, 12, prop moving, low idle. Fuel flow positive, oil pressure positive. We're monitoring ITT. ITT spiking at 910, going back, it's fine. Fuel flow is good, oil pressure is fine, we're in the green. We're over 52%. We can get the starter off. Make sure the ignition light has gone off. Good. Generator switch. Let's go ahead and trip it. Make sure we have positive amps. Good. And then that should be 0 to negative. Good. Volts are good. Fine. Fuel boost switch needs to go to off. Awesome. External power switch goes to off. Okay. Go ahead and check again. Good. Excellent. Good. Alright, so we were able to go ahead and get that going. We have a good engine start. Okay, to start checking systems complete, let's go ahead and turn on our avionics. Cabin air and cooling, we're at 73, so we don't need any of that. So we're fine. Ground cool. Good. Just let the air has off. Good. Interior lights, don't need any right now. Altimeters, we did go ahead and set them already. Compass display, avionics, let's go ahead and get it rolling. Gave us, let's just say, oops, feet. Set the barrel. arrow is now set. Set of radios where we're searching for. Albuquerque. And what's the backup? Will be Rattlesnake 115.3. 115.3. Alright, let's go ahead and do the same thing down here. Alright, let's go ahead and get our flight plan. So nice if we could save these things. Oh, we have a departure. That's all we need. Okay, let's clear them out. Let's put our flight plan. Well, actually, let's go ahead and set all of our maps. To 100 on the bottom. Actually, got 35 there. Okay, we're good there. Okay. Alright, looks like that's all set. Let's get the standby. Okay, so here we go. Let's finish our before taxi checklist. So the altimeters are set, avionics and GPS, they're all set. Let me go ahead and set the CDI here. Autopilot pre-selected, good. And we've got the barrel set, perfect. Fuel tanks, valves, they're set. Transponder is set, weather radar is on standby, inertial separator is fine. Taxi lights are on. I can get the taxi lights on. Let's go ahead and increase the throttle a little bit to idle. You can see a small drop in torque. We'll look at it as we get out there, but we'll leave it there. Alright, let's go ahead and taxi to runway 8. Albuquerque traffic, Express 1536 on the ground at the air freight apron, taxiing to runway 8 via Foxtrot Golf, hold short at Echo 1, Albuquerque. There we go. Alright, what's our track? It's 262. It's 262. That's 262. So the torque is up. That's interesting. So let's go ahead and pull. We can see the torque going down. That's good. So let's put in the separator. Goes up. Good. Let's go ahead and set our track. Albuquerque is 2.6. So let's go ahead and set our VOR to 2.6. So our governor check, or excuse me, our engine run-up is complete with the inertial separator. We're not going to do the other checks. For takeoff, okay, parking brake, flight instruments are set, altimeter and standby, we're fine. Autopilot, heading bug is set, everything's where we want it to be. Avionics source, GPS and VLOC is fine. Good, weather radar, not quite yet. Golf up here. Fuel boost switch is to norm. Okay, good. Fuel selector valves are both on. Good. Balance. Yep, fuel is balanced. That is good. This is golf. Golf is this away. Back to Cessna. Fuel quantities checked. Fuel shut-off knobs are pushed in. It's good. Elevator trim. Yeah, I like where it's at. That's good. How's our flight control? Left. Right. Back. Okay, so flight instruments are good. Ice protection, let's go ahead and turn on keto heat. Wing flaps, let's go ahead and get wing flaps going. And if fuel condition lever goes too high. line up to Echo 1, which I think is right up here. Echo 1. 08. Good. Echo 1. Okay. Let's go and get the Largo on. Auxiliary lights, one last check. Good. Transponder, we're set. Strobe lights. Let's go ahead and get the lights on. You get the landing lights on. Let's hit the brake. Alright, Buster, this is what's going to happen. We're going to line up. We're going to go ahead and put in our power, probably around 1650, right around there on the torque. As we speed up, it will advance to 1865. We're going to rotate at 75, and then from there, we're going to climb out at 90. So we want 75, climb out at 90, and then we're going to put up our flaps at 85 and 95. Because once we climb out, we're going to go ahead and climb out at 90, and then we hit our flaps at 85, then we're going to accelerate to 120, and then we put up the flaps once we get to 95. And then we'll do the climb checklist. If we lose an engine or something goes wonky, we're going to cut the engine and hit the brakes. If we get in the air, we'll make left traffic and come back to runway 8. If we have it. Otherwise, we'll be looking for something straight ahead. Alright, any questions, Buster? Alright, let's go. Albuquerque traffic, Express 1536, taking runway 8 for the Largo 3 departure to the north. Albuquerque. Yeah, we're set. Let's put on the brakes. Let's go ahead and advance our power. Advancing. Airspeed's alive. Checklist, flaps are up, taxi lights now are off. I'll make our left-hand turn a little bit once we get to 1,000 feet above ground. Albuquerque traffic. Express 1536 is climbing 6,500 clear of runway 8, Albuquerque. heading bug. Good. And let's see. Got the out going. 1300 foot a minute. It's fine. I like it. Climb checklist. Taxi lights off. Landing lights low. Well, once we get above 10,000, we'll do an inertial separator. And we're good there. Ice protection. Just need those two fixed. Go 1,000 foot per minute. About 95. So probably need to go about 800 foot per minute to kind of speed up. I'd like to climb out around 100. Understand we're at 11, 1,000 feet. So and we're going to flight level 200. Performance is not going to be that good. Keep the torque going up. That's the thing too. Torque was falling down. ITT were over 700, so it's a little bit high on the ITT. Fuel flow is up there. Fuel pressure's fine. We're in the green on oil. NG is almost at 100. by, didn't we? Alright, well, let's just go direct. And hit the nav button. Alright, now we'll go direct to Albuquerque. Gotta do the oxygen before we pass out, Buster. There we go. Oxygen's now on. I want 3,000. Should have had it at 10,000 feet. Sorry about that, Buster. See our torque falling back, which is fine. Normal cruise RPM lever is in between 1,600 and 1,900. Let's pull back the lever a little bit. We'll put it back to 18. Good. Doesn't affect our performance too much. So at flight level 200, we're going to go to 1750 on the RPM. We're at 18 right now, so we just got to lower just a little bit more. And then we're going to lower our torque to 1225. That will lower our fuel flow to 270, right around there. That will help us as soon as we get up to the right altitude. Climb out around 90 now, so push a little bit more power. Go ahead and push in the prop too. Let's go ahead and reduce us to 500 foot per minute. You can see it's not working too well. Hold at 90. Well, full prop. And we reduced to 500 foot per minute. Full load. double eagle. Look at that. There's Golfer. Durango popped in there. What's our radial coming out of our radial needs to be
Albuquerque traffic, November 2817 Echo, clear of the runway on the ground at KAEG.
Okay, so going to Hanhouse, 345. So we're going to be on 345 radio. Go ahead and put this on. We do get it. Okay. So rattlesnake is coming in. Let's do the 3. So 114. See if we can go to number 2. Okay, 108 miles to Rattlesnake. So we're 70.2 miles away. So when this is 70.2, and we've aligned ourselves with the 114 radial. Alright guys, I'm going to take a little break here. It looks, oh, well, wait till we level off. Wait till we get the cruise to take a little break. Let's go standard pressure. I can't help it that he's trying to take your job, Buster. Pilot does a good job. Let's go to standard pressure. There's standard. Alright, so when we get to our cruise performance, we're going to go left and right. I think we drop the torque. And then we put into the prop. Dial the prop back to 1750. First we'll do 1250 on the torque, and then we'll go to 1750 and we'll make sure everything syncs up. Here we go, we got 500 feet, Buster. And then we'll do the true airspeed, and then we'll take a break. Cruise checklist. So inertial separator is in, that's fine. Ice protection, we're fine with the pitot heat and the stall heat on. That's all we need. There's no see anything out there. How are we doing on the temperature? We're 68 degrees. The temperature's fine. We're really down on that, Buster. Seatbelt signs to go off. We're fine. They're already off. Oxygen, it's on. Fuel balanced. Yep, the fuel is balanced. Okay, let's go ahead and set our cruise power. So we're going to set to 1225. Okay, there's 1225. And let's pull our props back to 1750. As the prop is dropping, our torque is increasing. Okay, so we're at 1750. Let's drop the torque a touch. Yep, there we go. Alright, cruise power is set. Fuel flow is now around 270, right on the money, just like we said. What's the outside temperature? Minus 22 Celsius. So let's go to here. So here is our temperature. So we're going to, excuse me, this is pressure altitude. Temperature's up here. So let's go ahead. Pressure altitude is, we're we're at standard, so our pressure altitude is flight level 200. So let's go ahead and swing this around and put it on. Is that 20? Last one. Close enough. So there it is, 22, 20. So that puts us at we're indicating 125, but true airspeed is 72, 73, 172, 73. So that's where our true airspeed is. What's our ground speed? Ground speed's only 139. So we got a massive minus. Winds are out of 2905 at 26. Minus component is 20. 16, I should say, sorry. So yeah, flight planning had us going to Hanos at 142. And by the way, it had us reaching top of climb at 38 minutes. And we are at 24 minutes. Supposed to be at Hanos at 41. We're supposed to be at 796 pounds of fuel. Right now we're probably around 450, so about 900 pounds. 900 pounds of fuel. Is that about right? Nope, that's about right. So Hanos will be our next checkpoint, and they're in 12 minutes. Go ahead and check the weather in Durango. Updated weather. Okay. Updated weather. 260. 1. Gust to 18. It's variable. Anywhere from 220 to 310. 10 statute miles and we're clear. 3009. Okay, let's see what approaches we want. It looks like we're going to do the RNAV 21. Resser. That would be actually a pretty good place to catch it, would be Resser. See, once we go straight to, we can divert. We'll get on our way to Rattlesnake, and then once we get near O10, so right around here, we'll go ahead and intercept Resser. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we're going in. No sweat. Probably take a shortcut, but that's kind of what we're up to. Let's go ahead and dial in our procedure. activate the approach at some point here, which will take us right to Resser. Good. Resser's now in. So we were supposed to be 59 miles away, and we'll be at Hanos. So we're 46. This is the DME from NAV1 to set to Albuquerque. And then this is set to Rattlesnake. So number 2 is set to Rattlesnake. 84. So 70 will be Rattlesnake. 59. So 70 from Rattlesnake and 59 from Albuquerque will put us right in on Hanos. Then we'll make a turn at 295. We'll bear 2 at 295. Rattlesnake. And saying actually 300, which is fine. We're at 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Well, let's see if we can dial in some ATIS. 12040. That's in what, Aspen? Yeah. Let's see what Aspen's. What's going on in Aspen? Too far away and too many mountains. Getting close. Oh, you can see it might be starting to come in a little bit at 114 radial. We're still, believe it or not, we're still on the Largo 3 departure. Let's see when, let's take a look at the approach. Get a briefing here. Let's set our VNAV. To be at $11,000, $11,000, 11,000 feet. Maybe at 13,000 here, 13,700 coming in. EXC, we need to be at 11. 6 at 800 foot per minute. That's 4. About 30 miles from Resser. We gotta get to 14,000 foot at Resser. So we gotta drop 6,000 miles times 4 is 25, basically 24, 25. Okay, let's check out our fuel and time. Time and fuel check. Time and fuel check, please. So Hanos, 41 minutes in. We should have burned up about 300 pounds, 150 each. We'll be about 800 pounds. So we should be at 400. We're a little ahead. We can tell. So, we'll see. We'll see what it looks like in 2.5 minutes, but we should be at 400 and 400 basically. 41 minutes in. We're 30. So we're going to be about, that's 35, 36, 37. We're going to be 37 minutes in. So we're going to be 4 minutes ahead of schedule. So we're going to be 4 minutes ahead of schedule. And we need to be at 796 pounds. So here we come. Yep, you see that reducing. It's really neat. 59, right? So we're supposed to be 59. 3.8 away, so that'll be about 59 right there. And then we're supposed to be 70.2 on the 11 radio. Oh, look at this, the radial. Look at that needle sway. We're so far away. That's awesome. So remember, this is set to rattlesnake on the 114 radio. And we have our little DME set to N2. So when that gets to 70.2, we know we're over Hanos. And then when this gets 59, we know that we are over Hanos. So that's how we double check ourselves. Pretty cool. Cool that we could fly this probably without the GPS. So expecting a left-hand turn, and we're going to be tracking at 300. Let's go ahead and get our fuel. 838. So we're 38 pounds, 38. We're 40 pounds to the good. Hooray! On our way into Rattlesnake. Blade back on. 14,000 feet at Resser. Alright, let's go ahead and activate the approach. Right to Resser, 60 miles away. Let's check our RNAV. We want to be 1,000 at Resser. to an 800 foot. Bam. Okay. Alright, so that looks pretty low. The vertical speed required at 238. We're 55 miles away, and remember we said 25 miles away we need to begin our descent to Rudder to be there at 14,000. So that's probably about right. But we'll keep our eye on both. Whichever happens first. Either we get to 800 on the BSR, or we get to about 25 out on Rudder. So we decided to go straight to Rudder. Level. Very good cruise speed, indicating 120, but we know that we are true at about 170. Torque is set. Props are set. ITT is doing good, 88 on the NG, and our fuel flow is 270. We're green on the oil temp and the oil pressure. Good on fuel and our cabin temp. Even better, it's good. Alright, let's go ahead and put this back to standard. It's so hard to see over there, so we might as well wait until we get to standard and then we'll set it. So we're going direct to Rudder. Let's see what happens in the lane. Yep, goes up. Goes up even more. Interesting. Good. Where are we moving? So we'll be coming around on the 2-1. Yeah, we're no longer tracking a Rudder. Let's good to have an idea, but I think we have Durango, right? Durango had a VO1. Yeah, we certainly did. 16.55. Let's put Durango in here. Rattlesnake is 153. Durango is 116.55. Still not picking up ATIS. Yeah. Let's go. Keep it on Rattlesnake. We needed to fly to it, we could. I was fine with bearing is from it. We're almost due east of Rattlesnake. Let's put it on east, and then when the line crosses, we know we're due east of Rattlesnake. Rattlesnake up here. We're 30 miles away now. Yeah, 38 miles away from Resser. You see our VSR is coming up. At 800 VSR, we're supposed to make our descent. And as we descend, inertial separator, no. Ice protection, no, we're good. Bleed air heat, air conditioning, we're fine. Everything's gonna be fine there. Oxygen, we're gonna keep on. Non-smoking and seatbelt signs, fine. Landing lights will go up on below 10,000 feet. Prop lever, descent profile will be 19, so we're gonna make our prop go to 19. And then the descent speed, we're looking at 140 KIS, above 16,000 feet, and then 160 KIS below 600. Rate of descent will be 800 foot per minute. Okay, so we'll dial back our power lever to maintain 800 foot per minute. At 18, flight level 180, we're going to go ahead and put in the 3008. 2 miles to go until we start our descent. So we're going to go to 14,000 feet. Let's see how it works. Got to 25 miles first before this got to 800. pressures are now set to local. I'm cooking now at 180 on the ground speed. Traffic Express 1536 is 30 miles to the southeast at 17,000 feet descending. Inbound for the RNAV runway 21 Durango. Okay, as we kind of get in here, let's go ahead and check on our instrument approach. Landing, okay, landing lights, inertial, ice protection. Fuel selectors are on both. Fuel is going to be fine. Prop lever is going to be max full forward, which they already are right now. Speed 150. Landing lights are on. Simple. Flaps 10 degrees, 20 degrees. Full. Lights, taxi lights. Cooking in 160 on the true airspeed, or indicated airspeed, 185 on ground speed. Just back a little bit. Getting ready to go to rattlesnake. Okay, so here we go. Airport elevation is, let's just call it 6,700 feet. LNAV, VNAV will be 7,000 feet, so 330. Chicago traffic, Express 1536 is 15 miles to the southeast at 14,000 inbound for the RNAV runway 21 Durango.
outside air temperature right here. Alright, let's get down there. Ultimately, the runway is going to be 207, so let me set it to that. Keep the bug going where we want to be. Let's go ahead and get our below 10,000 feet.
L, and then track 260 to Rizal. And hold. Durango traffic, Express 1536 is 15 miles to the northeast at 1,2500. Inbound for the RNAV 21 Durango. Supposed to be at 9,700 in 14 seconds. We're going down there pretty quick, 1,500 a minute. And then we need to level off at 8,800. LNAV now showing up. Minute to go. Hold on. We'll arm the approach. We're at 9,000 feet. Gonna be leveling here in a minute. Okay, we're leveling. Leveled. Glide path is armed. Durango Traffic Express 1536 is established on the RNAV runway 21, 8 miles out. Durango. Okay, let's go ahead and click in one set of flaps. Glide scope. Are we captured? No, we're captured. path, I should say. Let's go ahead, now that we're armed, let's go ahead and get this to 11,000 feet for our mist. Feet is going to be 720. It's going to be our decision altitude. We are 2.7 from the end. Not sure why we aren't descending. We are way past or way high. Not sure why that happened. Catching up here. You're talking about a dive to get there, huh? That's kind of aggressive. Alright, we are continuing. My airplane. Go back to power. Full flaps. But we have a long runway, otherwise I'd be going this right now, Buster. That was interesting. Standard operating procedure would have us go missed anyway on most airlines. Going so far away. Can we do this one? Durango traffic, Express 1536 is clear of runway 21, taxiing to the terminal ramp via Alpha. Durango. Flaps up. Let's go ahead and continue our taxi. $16.7 about where we get. Airport elevation was 6,700, so we're about 50 feet off. I wonder what the barrel was set. So everything was set. It was just very we're just always playing catch up. And then it seemed the glide scope just we lost glide path. And then it picked it up, which was crazy. Crazy. Taxi like we said we were going to taxi. Alright, let's go ahead and get our landing lights off. Strobe off. Beats off. We're cooking. Don't need to cook that fast. Boys. Sorry guys, that's not where we go. We're going down here. Terminal ramp. last time. Unload all of our cargo. Perfect. Put on the brakes. Taxi lights are on. Yeah. Now we can turn them on. Okay. Wind flaps are up. Inertial separators on. Ice protection is all off. Good. Standby power switch is off. Cable is off anyway. No, that's external power. Yep. Standby alternate power was off. Interesting. I wonder if we should have had that on during the run-up. Yeah. That's run-up part. We need to do that. And we need to keep the standby alternate power switch on. We missed that. Fuel condition lever to low idle. Weather radar is off. Transponder is now on standby. Parking brake set. Heat ventilation off. Engine power. Okay, let's go ahead and power level is to idle. Check. Prop feather. Fuel condition lever to cut off. NG is dropping. Oil pressure is dropping. ITT is dropping. Lights are on. We're feathering. So we got a full feather there. You can see it turn. Alright, full feather, good. Lights are all off. Fuel boost, off. Avionics are now. Let's go ahead and turn the avionics off. Battery switch off. Control lock installed. Oxygen off. And fuel selectors off. Ta-da! Nice. Leave it open. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and close our ACARS with Express Air. Good. Well, I'm looking forward to coming back and doing that that RNAV. Gee whiz. I mean, that was interesting. That was interesting. I don't remember that kind of, you know, like that. But we were kind of always behind. We were kind of, I mean, at one point we were dropping 1,500 foot per minute. I mean, that's probably not what we should be doing. So probably should have gone around and tried it again. But that's something we'll have to pay attention to, Buster. I know. Not very happy. Ears hurting, all that good stuff. But anyway, that was awesome. We went ahead and went from Albuquerque to Durango on our Express 1536 flight. I really like this Durango airport. DVP Studios was where we got it off of flightsim.to. So yeah, a lot of fun. Good stuff. Beautiful weather out. Crystal clear. And away we go. So did get the glide path get kind of hung up there for a little bit, which I found interesting. But yeah, we'll just keep an eye on that. We'll it got it down. I mean, it caught up, and then it started really going down quick. Pulled back the power, and then took the airplane over at decision altitude, and we were good to go. So anyway, all good. And go ahead and join us on our way back to Albuquerque. That will be the next one. Express 1535 back to Albuquerque. So anyway, guys, if you like this content, hit the subscribe button for us, Wave. Buster and I have been flying around the Baron, the pressurized version, the black square, steam gauge analog, Baron. We love flying that around. We are in a tour right now, season 2. If you go ahead and hit the subscribe button and we get to 50 subscribers, don't know why we got to 50. I think we just made that number up. Once we get to 50, we'll go ahead and get a livery done. Put the Fly Dog logo on the tail, do it upright. We got a guy for that. Lives in Southampton, UK, and he'll come on. We'll do a live stream, and we'll reveal it, and he'll tell us how he did it and all that good stuff. So anyway, guys, it's been a blast, and until next time, warm skies and tailwinds, and Buster.